LEGO just revealed the Tropical Aquarium Icon set. This releases on the 13th of November 2025 with 4,154 pieces for $480 in the United States. I don't know what LEGO was thinking when putting it at that price for a set that isn't filled with really any specialized pieces. I mean, there are plenty of new colors for existing pieces. Why is this basically $500? And plus, look at the tank. Do you notice anything here? There's no glass or anything for the sides of this tank. So those are just open walls there. Also, what is missing? There's no filter for this tank. According to rumors, it might be revealed by the time I upload this video because, you know, LEGO sends us this press release and then they give the giveaway promo images like after it comes out. Apparently that's going to be where you could get an actual filter. So this doesn't even feel complete. So I guess anybody who buys this outside of the limited window of the giveaway promo, which will be what, like a week or something, will not be able to get a buildable filter for this tank. Apparently the set will also come with some fish food. And they're charging $480 for this. This is just one of the most overpriced sets of the year. There's no license tied to this. There's no minifigures or anything like that. There's no printed pieces that I could see. This should have been something that could have been sold for like $300 because you're cutting all of those things that we would assume would rank up the price. I mean, there's not even any large pieces in here, it looks like. Fish could be cool, but it feels like the fish they chose for this aren't really captured in an interesting way. There's 4 fish in the set total. They're all just pretty bland builds that use similar color palettes. The only animal I like here in its build would be the crab, which I think looks adorable. And I also like how they use like that Iron Man buildable figure face piece there unprinted. That's a cool piece recolor that we haven't gotten before, at least from my memory. Now there is a feature to make a bunch of stuff move here with some of the plants, with the fish and things like that by rotating a dial. So that's kind of neat if you ask me. But yeah, I don't really care about the build here. It just doesn't look interesting in my opinion. I get that having a tank full of fish is a lot of responsibility, and it could be just as expensive as this set as the years go on with all the maintenance and, you know, all the food and everything there. But I just don't really see this being something that would sell well. I don't think it's just me who's not going to like this, but I feel this is going to not really be a popular set. Again, if they made this a fraction of the price, it would be something that would sell. Because look, there's a LEGO Creator version of this that's really cheap. It's no longer on store shelves, but it was $30, released in 2021, and it has the same feature of not having any glass to cover each of the sides, but that was more excusable for it being just a $30 set. And that was a freaking 3-in-1. It just looks awkward if you ask me, though it would be hard to build up the walls. I get it, using clear pieces, at least with the clear pieces LEGO has in their catalog, but I don't know, this was just a bad idea from the start. I mean, the most interesting part of the build for me, besides that crab, would be the plant life and details like this treasure chest, which is kind of cute. But the plants use so many interesting different pieces. So just noticing like some rare colors or new colors for pieces. I like the chef hat for the first time in purple, which looks great right here. The clear leaf stem piece, which you also get in that pinkish color. Both of those for the first time. The broom piece, which you get in clear, and you get in what I call the dentist, the toothpaste minty coloring. That looks neat. This piece is exclusive in red, but in satin dark pink. It's appeared in like 1 or 2 sets before. And I believe it's the first time we're getting like the coral piece in orange, so that's pretty cool. The pith hat comes in this spring green, I think for like the second time. It was in like a botanical set in that color. And that is a new color for the bush piece. I'm always a sucker for new colors for that piece. So yeah, it's not a terrible build. There's just some really weird choices here that make it feel bad because there's such big choices. And it's just one of the worst price sets of this year. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I being too hard on this set? Do you think it's just as overpriced as I was saying it is? I mean, $480 does not seem like it's worth it here. And this was a set they could have easily cut us a deal on. Subscribe here for more honest LEGO takes. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.